Today's guest is Julia Roberts of decodingcreativity.com. She helps writers learn more about how they think creatively so they can understand their best approach to the age-old problem of writer's block. This is useful for all people who approach creativity, especially when their stakes are high. She has a master's in science, creativity, and has learned how to think free and help others do the same. Please give a warm welcome to Ever Blessed, Julia Roberts.
You know what? I'm a writer. I've been a writer my whole wide life. I mean, I just was like writing stories when I was young, and my mother left typewriters around for us to write the great American novel by the time we were 13. But I grew up and I felt like I wasn't allowed to write. Like the gatekeepers were really strong. And I think a lot of writers feel that way. You're not allowed to write, or nobody cares about what you want to say. Or you don't have anything important to say. It's all self-worth kind of dialogue in your head. But supposedly I'm a writer. I was trained and brought up to think I was a writer. So a few months later, I'd be like, on to the next idea, because ideas were cheap to me, but I didn't realize how much time I was just wasting because I wasn't clarifying my ideas. So when I saw that score, literally like clarify, ideate, develop, implement, I started to understand that I just needed to adopt clarifying tools and use them when they feel awkward, use them when I don't think I want to, use them anyway, because they pushed me to clarify my ideas and choose, which is very hard for a big ideator. I hated to choose, but you have to choose. Wow. So I've engineered my entire life around helping writers, but also personally writing, right? So I wanted to be able to write. I was extremely frustrated. And I went through 3 training courses to get there. I'm about to go through a 4th, which is really a publishing, marketing, keyword kind of course. But you see, the cycle is you have to build. You have to keep building, and you have to keep building, not scattershot, but based on what you have to get back to your values every time. What do you really want personally?
Thank you for listening to Noise Palooza Zion podcast. And if you enjoy listening to my podcast, please don't hesitate to give me a 5-star rating on Apple or Spotify. Also wanted to give a shout out and thank you so much to all my guests, past, present, and future. And stay tuned for the next upcoming episode on Fridays.